Please, sir. Once again, one more. One more, sir. Okay, ready?
A beautiful smile, please.
Sir, ready?
Thank
ready?
you. Shiva, munadi vera.
Thank you. Sir, please. Free and sir. Please, free and come forward, sir. Please, you are short. Please come forward, sir. Excuse me.
Muthu sir, theriyala.
Okay, ma? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ready, sir?
very happy to
Sir, please, sir.
present a memento to Mr. Hanu sir, who has been a mentor for us, and he has been seeing our success day by day,
Thank
month
you.
by month, year
Thank
by
you very
year.
much, sir.
So what is there in that particular thing, memento? I would like to read that, Dear Hanu sir, on your 70th birthday, we thank you very much for your vision,
Yes, sir.
creativity, innovative ideas, and strong mentorship to all of us. We will redefine real estate and live up to your mission statement of a child born today aspire to become a homeowner. Hanu Reddy Realty will be the reason for it. We will pray Almighty for giving you best of health so that we can have your continued support and leadership to take HRR a greater heights. Happy 70th birthday, sir, Team HRR.
Okay, relax, sir. Sir, please. Okay. Sir, யாரோ ஒருத்தர் தான் தெரிவிங்க. இல்ல நீ you can see. Ready, sir. Sir, ready? Sir? Ready, sir?
Good evening all. I am Muthu Krishnan, VP Commercial, Hanu Realty. The memento which we are going to Suresha, it reads like this. 60 is the age when people officially quit, but in Vichana, it's just the beginning. We thank you very much for your insight, vision, professional attitude, mentorship and guidance. For you, it is the age of scaling new heights in real estate, marathon and Himalayan trekkings.
Sir, ready?
You are not just aging, you are simply amazing with experience. Happy 60th birthday, sir, Team HRR.
I mean, நான் பேசும்போது ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்தேன். நல்லா இருக்கியா?
நல்லா இருக்கேன். சீனியர் கார்டியாலஜிஸ்ட் அவ்வளோ பேரை காப்பாற்றுறாரு. ஆத்தட்டு 65 வயசு ரொம்ப சாப்பிட்டு சமாச்சாரியாக கொஞ்சம் பின்னால் வரணுமா ப்ளீஸ்மா, கொஞ்சம் பின்னால் டியர். நல்லா கொஞ்சம் வைடாக எடுத்து போடுங்க, கொஞ்சம் எனக்கு வழி விடுற மாதிரி. ரொம்ப நன்றி, மிக்க நன்றி மக்களே. ஓகே, கிரேட் சார். ரெடி? ஓகே, ரெடி சார், ரெடி? ஓகே, ஒன் மோர். Great, thank you.
Reddy, that most of you, I would guarantee almost everybody in this room, this tent, know. She is the COO, Chief Operating Officer of Hanu Reddy Residences. And more importantly, our beloved sister-in-law, and I would say my little sister Rupa, that everybody can depend on to get anything done.
To you on your 70th birthday is filled with gratitude. I thank you for being my mentor. You have made me realize my potential and have constantly encouraged me to reach greater heights. You have shown me that there is no such thing as a glass ceiling. There are so many things that I have learned from you, but the most important lesson of them all is about being committed to our family and the values given by Online Man. Always put family first, and have ensured that all of us live our life with dignity and honor. I have learned that the right path is not always easy, but sticking to it in the most adverse situations will reap rich rewards. You value human relationships more than material things. To quote from your book, wealth is not the digits in your bank account, but the generosity of your heart and mind. You have taught me that to succeed in anything, we should have the 3 P's: have a purpose and work towards it with passion and perseverance. Focus on the job and attention to detail is what makes the task on hand a success or failure, including the tent, which we just had to do it because we had this forecast of rain. You push me towards excellence and to be at my 10x behavior always. I admire the way you use the resources you have efficiently and effectively to create beautiful things. You don't spend money unnecessarily, but have taught me that money is a weapon in your hand which you should use judiciously. You are a very positive person and always tell me to concentrate on all the good that we have in our lives rather than the wrongs, and not to take anything for granted. I admire your energy and zest for life. You are an eternal learner and share your knowledge with everyone without holding back. You believe that this is our moment in the universe and we should make the most of it. Live each day to the fullest is your mantra. I thank you for empowering me, for believing in me, for making me strong, for giving me the confidence and courage to take on any challenge, including standing on the stage and addressing this huge audience. Thank you for giving me a new dimension to my life, for giving so much of your time to me, and to borrow Suresh's words, unleashing not the Ferrari but the Tesla in me. I enjoy working with you and I'm happy to be able to contribute to realize your vision. I am blessed to have this very unique and rare relationship with you and will cherish it always. Today we have a very special gift to honor you. I'd like to present a special Konade.
brother கொஞ்சம் பேக்ல
உள்ள வாங்க.
எல்லாத்துக்கும் உள்ள வர முடியாதுல்ல.
I'd like to tell you the story behind this Konade. It's been specially designed and made to celebrate you on this beautiful occasion. It is made with pure Kanjipuram silk and study using traditional motives which have a lot of significance and meaning. I would like to explain how these motives define you. Your devotion to Amma and Nana is incredible and inspiring. Making the two people closest to your heart as a part of this Konade was challenging till you sent me an article of a bride and groom who had their pictures woven into the bride's sari. This picture of Amma and Nana has become iconic in our family and our organization. There are two mantras in Sanskrit which are woven at the bottom. Satyameva Jayate, which means that truth alone triumphs, was a principle that Nana strongly believed in and lived his life by it. The Gayatri Mantra was taught to us by Amma. Chanting this powerful mantra helps to remove the darkness from our minds and leads us towards wisdom. The tree of life, or the Kalpavriksha, represents our family and how you have selflessly nurtured each one of us. Each of the branches have grown and given more offshoots. You are the strong trunk giving support to all the branches. The elephant represents your strength, power, and energy. It also symbolizes your loyalty to the family. The boxes with the yalis, bulls, horses, and peacocks show your love for nature and animals. They are placed within frames to show your love for art. The diamonds in various sizes are used in ancient Indian architecture to denote building plans and depicts your passion for real estate. 10x is your mantra and yours is for life. The 0 and 10 is represented by Rudraksha beads. They are the sacred beads which are said to have creative powers. That is for your creativity. The mango is our national fruit and a very common motif in Indian textiles. It was Lord Buddha's favorite fruit. Here, it represents the concept of mango tourism, which you introduced in Chennai, which created quite a buzz last summer. The lotus symbolizes purity and ability to get through any adversity. It also denotes harmony between your mind and
We've had our ups and downs, but the love and respect we have for each other has taken us through the tough times. We both strongly believe in my grandfather's message to us just after our wedding, Anukulya Dampatyam Bhuloka Swargam, which translates to a good understanding between a husband and wife is heaven on earth. We have given a lot to our relationship to create this wonderful bond we share. Thank you for being my strength and pillar of support. You have always encouraged me to grow and be independent, whether it was insisting on learning to drive or take computer lessons or learn even Java programming. Thank you for the large extended family that you have given me. They have embraced me so wholeheartedly, and I'm blessed to have the love and affection from each one of them. I'm grateful for the 3 beautiful children we have raised. They have turned out to be good human beings who dote on you and believe in your values and principles. Thank you, Shiva, Ram, Nitya, Priya, and Arjun. motives I have picked for your Ponade depict your dedication to Amma and Nana and the family, your discipline and orderliness, your love for real estate, your passion for fitness, your love for animals and birds. You have strived from a very early age to keep up the honor of our family and have taken it to great heights, literally to the top of the world. Black or white. The traditional temple border has different interpretations in this Ponade. It stands for buildings and real estate that you're so passionate about. It also represents the Himalayas and your love for trekking. Your 26 years of Ayyappa Puja and Sabarimala Yatras are also depicted in the temple borders. They also represent the flames of the homams that you enjoy so much. Your passion for fitness and running is represented by the medals, a motif that was specially designed for you. Your love for landscaping is depicted by the lotus, which also symbolizes the harmony between your mind and heart. It is also the logo for this beautiful SPP Gardens, which you have developed and nurtured so lovingly over the past 30 years. The parrots and peacocks depict your love for nature and the bird feeding that you enjoy so much. You are the ultimate where discipline and orderliness is concerned. The entire Ponade has been designed with checks and grids to show that there is a place for everything and everything in its place. I thank you for bringing me into your life and making my life beautiful. You are the reason I'm here today. Happy birthday.
Good evening, everybody here. Let me introduce myself. I am Pothis Ramesh, Sambandhi of Hanu Reddy family. My daughter has been married to Suresh Ruba's son, Mr. Shiva. First, I should tell one thing, how I got the connection with the Hanu family. In fact, Suresh is the one who gave me the house to live in this big city, sprawling city of Chennai, by getting me a place in boat club. That's how we got into touch with each other. And my daughter and his second son, they were the classmates. And through him only, my daughter, I don't know how it came, that chemistry, how it worked, I don't know. And they fell in love with each other, and the rest is history. Um, Shiva and my daughter Darshini. Next thing is about their enterprising nature, the Hanu Reddy reality. I used to wonder, even I had association with Mr. Suresh for nearly 12 years. I used to wonder the way the enterprising nature of these people, how energetic, how innovative they are, how dedicated, more than that, how sincere, dedicated, discipline in their business, and how they are running it. I used to amaze the way they were conducting their business. And the one thing I was admiring is, nowadays, only they all these foreign fellows, the real estate people like CBR, ER, JLL, whatever it is. There are so many other guys also who have come down to India, saying that there is a market potentiality. But here is a man, even 35 years back, he had the insight to get into a new land, foreign land, and there he made his name, the Hanu Reddy reality in California, and it's a great success. Everyone is appreciating that. My wholehearted thanks to him on this 35th founding day of Hanu Reddy reality, and the 70th birthday of Mr. Hanu Reddy, and the 60th birthday of Mr. Suresh. from that, one more thing. See, my sister Rupa, even I myself don't know. See, I being a textile man, I don't know much about all this designing and all. She enlightened me about designing today. The way she was describing about the designing, the motifs, the significance of it, something it was really amazing. The heart and mind and soul and the emotions she has put in that shawls, and she has done it for both Mr. Hanu Reddy as well as for the Suresh. And not only that, she has expressed her the love and affection she has got for the entire family, being in-law for this Hanu Reddy family. Even I used to tell my wife, my children, see, we have to look at Hanu Reddy family. See, they are 7 people. There are 4 sons and 3 daughters. They remain united. Whatever comes, they remain united. They lead a very, very simple life. They lead a very, very simple life. They got all the resources of this world, but whereas what the life they lead is a very simple, very austere life. Always Suresh talk about Ferrari. See, everyone want to have a Ferrari. He can afford for 5 Ferrari or 6 Ferraris, but till date he is going by a very, very simple car. That is his nature. That is what I appreciate, and everyone should appreciate. Not only that, see, his associates all the associates are standing here. Most of the people I know. See, the way they move with these people, that made them to remain with the company, so loyal, so faithful with the company. I can find the happiness in the family, in their face, and they remain in the company nearly for 12 years together from the time I know them. Most of them are still there, and they are doing the wonderful business. See, to my knowledge, apart from, see, we are talking about when it comes to business, all this CBREs, JL, I don't know to what extent they are doing it. But Hanu Reddy is one company which is doing extremely well, not only in Chennai, I'm seeing it in Hyderabad, I'm seeing it in Bangalore, and I am seeing it in, what are the other places in India? Cities? Coimbatore, yes. Pune, right, Pune. See, Vizag also. So likewise, they have spread to so many places. Yeah, but see, this is the only company, to my knowledge, this is the only homegrown company which is very, very, very successful in the field of reality, and they do it in a very sincere, transparent way. There is no underhand dealings or saying something one and doing it in another way. There is no hanky-panky, nothing. They are very straightforward people. That is what that enabled them to earn this name, and they are really very, very successful. We are also very, very happy being the Sambandhis of Hanu Reddy family. On this momentous occasion, I just want to adorn all 7 siblings of Periyavar with the Ponnades, and I call upon my wife to come to the stage and first adorn the girls. First, Ragini. Emma, Ragini. Hanu will be the last ma. Our hero. Ragini podu. Mola Rogini podu. Ranjini avanga. Anga poi podu. Samantha Suresh. Sridhar. Sudhakar. See, without the Rohini, Ragini, Renuka, without the support of their husbands, without the kind of freedom, unless they give them, they wouldn't have made this big at California. They too deserve I mean, they too deserve honor, and I call upon the respective three girls to honor their respective husbands. வாங்க வாங்க நீங்க இல்ல அவங்க தான் பொண்ணா வாங்க வாங்க. Now the hero of the celebration, Mr. Hanu Reddy. As I told you at the beginning, there is a bridge between our family and Hanu Reddy family. The bridge is none other than Shiva. He also deserves the most. Really, we feel very privileged to participate in this function. Really, we feel very happy, and this happiness will continue for generations together. Thank you all. Rupa is missing. Where is she? எங்கம்மா? ரூபா எங்க இருந்தாலும் மேடைக்கு வருவோம். வாராங்களா? ஓடி வாங்க, ஓடி வாங்க. உங்களுக்கு வேண்டியது எல்லாரும் வெயிட்டிங்க. அவர் உங்களுக்கு ரன்னிங்லாம் சொல்லி கொடுத்துருக்கிறார், நீங்க நடந்து வரீங்க. ராமா கல்யாணம் ஆகலையா? அவருக்கு கணக்குல சேர்க்க முடியாது. அவர் கல்யாணம் பண்ண சொல்லுங்கன்ற.
Dear friends, I am Dr. Chokkalingam. I am a cardiologist. And glad to tell you, I am associated with their family for more than 50 years. That is 5 decades. I have known all the family. I am their parents' physician too. Our only request for all of you, we all must gather together like this to celebrate their 100th birthday of both of them in the same way that they are conducting. How they have grown up is not a difficult thing, very simple, because please remember they are following 7 steps to come up like this. The 7 steps are honesty, humility, holistic, humor, hardworking, helping all the time for the society, they ought to come up like that. There is no shortcuts in that. And to tell you very honestly, the secret of their living like this is they consider all their friends as relatives, and considering their relatives as friends, that's the reason why they are successful in their life. They always live in nature that we can see by the surroundings, and they are with heart also. I'll give you one small tip for everyone to live for 100 years. Please avoid hurry, worry, curry to get buried. The moment we are going to be happy, please remember that success and happiness அனைவரும் என்ன நினைப்போம், வெற்றி அடைந்தவுடன் மகிழ்ச்சி. உண்மையில் அதல்ல, மகிழ்ச்சியுடன் இருப்பதுதான் வெற்றி என்று உணர்ந்துவிட்டால் we all ought to live for 100 years. Please remember, they are all very, very successful because they are living for the society. When you are living for the society, society will never leave you at all. Please remember, life is the one to be happy all the time. Make everyone surrounding us to be very happy. Then we will live without Chokkalingam help as a cardiologist for minimum 100 years. Thanks a lot. My best wishes to everyone.
Good evening, everybody. I am Rajagopalan and have been associated with the Reddy family since the year 1952. It gives me immense pleasure to be with you all to celebrate Hanu's 70th birthday and 35 years of real estate business. Hanu was around 3 years old when I first met him. Right from his childhood, he has displayed extraordinary intelligence and smartness, which I can see still growing steadily. It is his dedicated commitment and strong willpower which has steered his family to this extent of power and fame. Hanu has always been a very devoted and affectionate son to his parents and loving and supportive to his brothers and sisters. My blessings to Hanu and the rest of the family for many more happy and healthy years to come. Thank you.
From Vijayawada. I am tempted to tell a couple of words. Of course, after dinner speeches should be very brief, like the bikini dress of a swimming lady. It should cover everything, vital parts, but at the same time small enough. Now, two things I must tell. We read about Bharata and the character of Bhishma or Bharata. We know he has sacrificed his kingdom. He refused to get married because when somebody commented that you may be wonderful, but your children may create some problem. Like that, our Hanu Reddy, he never married, and so probably devoted all his time and energies, everything for the entire family. So I never imagined a Bhishma like that. He'll be available. I mean, he was born in Kalyuga. He is such a Bhishmacharya, Mr. Hanu Reddy. That is what I find. And other important thing is our supposed to, three duties, three responsibilities supposed to cover. That is what called Pitrurunam, Gururunam and Devarunam. Pitrurunam means one should get married, have children, and the continuity of the humanity and the race and the family should run. That is Pitrunam. He succeeded. Second is Gurunam. You cannot be born as an ordinary useless citizen, but a responsible citizen. You must have good education. So he has a good education. He has been taken care of. Gurunam also is completed. These two runams are supposed to be completed before the 60th year, and after 60th year is the third runam. That is Manav Seva, Madhav Seva, a sort of detachment from the family. I gave my education to children, you try to live your own boat, but at the same time, he should devote his time, energy, everything for the society's interest. That is he is going to do, and very well. Such a wonderful family I never came across in my experience. I met them for the first time at Irvine, California. I now maintain our friendship. My son Ravi Shankar is their cardiologist and their friend in America, and I'm so happy I could come and participate. Right.
part of the evening is ahead of us. We're going to cut the cake for the two birthday boys, for Hanu and for Suresh, and then you will hear from the man of the day, Hanu Reddy. So please stay for a few more minutes and we will get done. We had a few distractions and we lost a little bit of time because of the rain. So we will please continue with the evening.
Rajagopal and Asmatullah, if he's here, to come to the stage to cut the cake. Gone? SK, where are you? Is SK anywhere around? And Shankar uncle, where are you? Shankar uncle, please come. Vipula teacher, if you are here. Mrs. Ramamani. Mrs. Ramamani. SK is coming. And then can you bring Kasi uncle's wife? What's her name? Mrs. Kasi Vishwanathan, if you can make it, I'll be honored. So the sons and daughters, try to help her come here. Come, SK. That's okay, no worry about it. Go ahead. She's coming.
Feel the vibe, enjoy the fascination. All your friends are here tonight. Happy anniversary, we hold you tight. It's a perfect situation. Hale and hearty, what a combination. Once again, this is your night, and everyone feels right. Happy birthday to you. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. We sing happy birthday to you. And may all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, we sing to you. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. We sing to you forever and ever. Happy birthday, we sing to you. May all your dreams come always true. Happy birthday, we sing to you forever and ever. This is your birthday song. Celebration all night long. May all your dreams come true. We sing all together. Happy birthday to you. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. We sing happy birthday to you. And may all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. We sing happy birthday to you. May all your dreams come. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. May all your dreams come. May all your dreams come true. We sing happy birthday to you. And may all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. Oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to
all set for a function which was completely outdoor. Then suddenly there was a little possibility of a drizzle. The chance was less than 1/10 of 1%. I did not want to take a chance. This was 3 days ago. And I said, we need to put up a tent and we need to create a covered space. Believe it or not, from conception to inception to dining was all done in 3 days, and that is the power of our Indian mentality, the Indian teamwork, the power of my team here, headed by Suresh, Rupa, Nitya, Ram. So give them a big hand. A week ago, when I was planning the party completely outdoor, I felt, why can't we have a bridge across the river so people can cross to have the Burmese food? A week ago. So I said, make it out of wood and just so it'll cut the distance short. Ram came forward and said, I will make it pakka. What do you mean you make it pakka? I'll build it out of concrete and steel. Are you crazy is my word. To build it out of concrete and steel. That was a week ago. And that bridge has been built in 1 week with concrete piles, steel structure, with the leaves of the garden implanted in the stonework. So not only Ram's courage of confidence, he has a team, all Indian, all Chennai, all SPPG, accomplished the goal. So, if anybody has a doubt as to where India is going, look at what is happening here. This land that you are sitting on was a brick field. When I inherited it, it was 35 feet of just pits. My cousin sister, Amlaka, is here. I visited her several times because she and her husband used to live here and work. Tiny little home, and I used to be so excited to play in the water here. And that land with 35 feet deep pits is the beautiful garden that has been transformed. So if you have a vision, you have unity, you have a purpose beyond you, you can create a paradise that is a destiny that all people will have it on their bucket list. For that, I congratulate again the Indians' ability and the nation capitalism that allows us to do something like this. So I want all of us to applaud that we are Indians born in this great country which has given us unparalleled opportunity. And today, the word Indian is a great word, so be proud of being an Indian. Those of you who have eaten here, I have not yet tasted the food, but I presume, was the food good? Good? Or great? Great. So, we have got two people on this table. A pure vegetarian who represents the vegan group, and a pure non-vegetarian who represents the non-vegetarians. How do we coexist on the same podium? So, is Aruswa here? Is Aruswa here? Huh? How about Abir? Gone, okay. So, we have two caterers. One, an absolute vegetarian, a specialist in vegetarian food. And then we have another caterer who is an absolute food who specializes just in non-vegetarian food. The food comes out of Pushpa's kitchen. Absolutely vegetarian is one section of the garden. Absolutely non-vegetarian in one section of the garden. Both coexisted, co-worked, and produced this beautiful meal. So give him a big hand. Come on, Arsway. So the other gentleman is not here, but if he was here, he would have had a big beard. And you know what the big beard stands for. Okay? So we can coexist and we can thrive. And I'm very proud of you for what you have done. And hopefully one day people will come from all over the world to eat food from Pushpa's kitchen, your specialization. God bless you. And who is Pushpa? My mother. And my mother. So we have created, she was known for her legendary cooking, hospitality. So she could make a meal for anybody so that when they leave the home, they were happy. So we have created 2 extraordinary kitchens here, almost 10,000 square feet with the highest hygienic conditions so that people can do. What is the vision? Is it to prepare hygienic food or something bigger and greater than that? This is my vision. I have eaten in the best places all over the world. And generally when you say best places all over the world, it is Michelin starred thing. So if you go to a Michelin starred restaurant, 3-star, 2-star, 4-star, you have made it in life. But my vision is Indians, Indian wives, Indian households make fresh food almost every day. That is something significant of India. If Indians could improve their hygiene and sanitation, we can become the foodie capital of the world. That means the whole world will come here to eat. That means every housewife here is a chef. Every cook is a chef. So that increases the GDP. When they come here to India to eat, they cannot leave without buying fabric from Pothys. So Pothys business increases. Once they buy Pothys thing, they cannot buy without staying at Hanu Reddy residences. So Rupa's business goes up. And once they stay there, they have to buy real estate from me. My income goes up. So the GDP of the country goes up. That's my vision. So to succeed, you have to be proud of who you are. If many times I have friends, relatives, male and female, come to me and say, I wish my father was fairer. I wish my mother was taller. I wish my something else. I look at him and say, Madaya, if your father was something different, you wouldn't be born. So don't wish to be an American or somebody else. You are who you are. And the greatest gift that we all have is life. And we have it. And what are you doing with that greatest gift of life? And how far have you taken it? And if out of fallen trees, we could create that 156 feet table that people are talking so proudly about, the Buddha that is 15 feet, they're so proudly about, can you imagine what you can do with a human being? Can you just imagine what you can do with a human being? So, we have 1.4 billion people in this country. If you can take care of your elderly better than you can take care of your infant, their wisdom will go to you. And then you don't have to live 94 years to discover the meaning of life, because she is going to give you the meaning of life day one. So, after medication, our longevity of life has increased in this country. So your greatest treasure is not only the youth of the country, but also the elderly of the country. The elderly, you are where you are because they made great sacrifices to get you to where you are. But if you now take care of them, you get their wisdom. So it is not charity that you're doing. It is just smart thinking. It's just smart thinking. So by taking care of my mother's land, it is not charity I've done. I've become wealthier than most people. Both sides win. So my message to you all, every resource that you have, treasure it. Whether it's babies, children, marriage, wives, husbands, whatever, treasure it. And make the maximum out of it. Life is beautiful. With all the issues that we have, the world is at peace. With all the issues that we have absolute communication. 1972, when my dad used to call me at Stanford, $4 a minute. If anybody understands the value of $4 a minute in 72, it should be $200 a minute to talk. And you know, anybody here who has spoken in 1972, all you say is hello, 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 hello. You can't hear anything. And today with WhatsApp, it's absolutely free and you can communicate. So my decorator is able to see the way Priyanka Chopra decorated her place, and she asked me, do you want the same style? I think we borrowed some ideas right there. And it's all the decorators' ideas. Look at the equalization that's taking place. And I see the intelligence and capacity. I see my agents in my office. They're no less than my agents in America. No less. I see the systems that Suresh has created. No less than the systems that we have in America. I brought back the vision of American transparency to India. But now, we in America are learning some of the stuff that the Indian arm is doing in India. So, today, we are one nation, one world with no boundaries, where we have to learn from each other and sell to each other. You have a website today or you have a thing, you can take your product all over the world. So let us collaborate together, work together, be grateful to this country. Don't focus on what's wrong with this country, focus on what's right with this country. If this country allows us to celebrate a 70th birthday to this extent, this is a great country. One, we are alive. Two, we are able to celebrate in all forms, from a tuxedo on one side to the Indian ponade and a crown on the other side. So this is the greatness of the country. I'm grateful to each and every one of you to have taken time. Like S.K. Rajagopal came from England. From England. Doctors advised him not to travel because he picked up a flu. But he said, I've got to be there. So his daughter went there and brought him. Kala Dharma, she is a physician from Los Angeles. She has flown in just for the night. And she's going to fly back to LA tomorrow. This is what relationships are all about. Where people have taken the time to be part of my celebration. Eugene is there sitting. He's also come from the Los Angeles just for the celebration. So it's a wonderful time that we are alive. And the most important thing is stay alive. Love your family. Love your organization. Love your country. And not only your country, love the world, humanity. What difference does it make? As to all these are man-made boundaries, man-made divisions. But human being is on the top of the pyramid, and if you can understand the power of another human being, infinite. Artificial intelligence is not going to take your jobs away. It's going to free you to do what you're really capable of. Today, what do you do with a child? A child born, you give them good health, good education so that they get a good job. Why do they get a good job? Maybe they get a good wife, maybe they buy a home, make the mortgage payment, they have health insurance, and then they die. But imagine a world where a child does not have to work for a house, does not have to work for health insurance, does not have to have a loan to pay off, but it's free to develop to the full potential of their capacity. Can you imagine a world where every human being is allowed to develop to their full potential? That's what artificial intelligence is all about. So if people are telling you that artificial intelligence is going to take your job off, it is the same thing that at one time women were only drawing water from the well. Now they don't do it because they don't need to do it. You know, the other day the physiotherapist was asking me to do this, right? I said, other than a ma water, when is the last time in the ma water machine do it, right? So all technology is going to make us free to do greater things. So the best is yet to come for the entire human race. And we as a democracy and wired technically, we will lead the charge for a better humanity. So India and Indians will make it a better world for everybody. Thank you. God bless you all and for being part of my life. Now let's eat.
Right.